after this chapter, it just shows you do not fuck with Tatsumi Ogre. So, this chapter, Beelzebub, we did get confirmed something about Furiichi, and that he is, and you know, if you don't want to spoil, then leave the video now, that he is still alive, and it was sort of like, apparently what pulled out was, although it was the heart, it actually was the soul, and at the same time, yeah, I think that was sort of like, everyone was like freaking the hell out over the, you know, that latest chapter. I know I was, but they came up with an excuse apparently to keep him alive, and what it did was cut like freaking heart in front of him and sent off like all these pieces and saying, you know, this is gonna be a time attack mode now. Like you gotta get all these pieces, then come back to me, and I'll fight you for the last one. And I just love Ogre's reply to that as he like picks up Baby Bella. He's like, collect last one. He's like, no, you're the first, mate. Like you're. He looks so beast when he said that as well. Like all the demonic power was surging through him. It's like his actual hand was like turning all demonic with like all the claws and like the nail and shit. And then he just charged at him. Like he just charged and he just tried to fuck that guy up. And that's what I really liked about like this chapter, is that just a lot of the fighting between like Takamiya and Ogre, and his followers did get the heart pieces, like the guy in the cloak made sure, like, oh, this is dessert, make sure you taste it, and apparently gives him a power boost. And at the end of the chapter, we see Tojo making his arrival as well, like by getting a good hit on Takamiya. So Tojo is probably going to go off and take down these guys, and he probably wants to get his rematch with Himekama if he is going to meet him, but at the moment they're probably just going to focus on trying to get Furiichi alive. But, and by that, as I knew, like Furiichi, guy, it's just be very weird, but that still was a major shock that happened in the series. We hadn't seen anything bloody like that. But, you know, what do you think is going to happen next week? Do you think, like, it's going to be actually Ogre and Tojo fighting off them, Takamiya, or do you think he's just going to go off and do his own thing? But that's all from me, everyone, so thank you very much for watching as always. Remember, Savagezweipanda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.